Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. I wasn't going to do a video today. Well, I was, but I felt kind of lazy and stuff. I had a little prod from my good friend David Mansell on Facebook. He said to me, "Yo, buddy, you're going to be putting out some rankings for the wCw Halloween Havoc pay-per-views, from worst to best." I said, "Oh, I can't be bothered though." He gave me a prod, and here I am now with this video. I didn't want to do a video today, but I'm doing it for him. Anyway, here goes. This isn't a rankings video. This is just me talking about all my wCw Halloween Havoc customs. I haven't watched a few of them, so I can't rank them. I will probably rank them next year, but don't hold me to that. So here it goes. So we kick things off with Halloween Havoc 1989. I reviewed this last year. There's a good pay-per-view. I didn't mind this one. We have the Road Warriors there on the front cover. Very cool. Very good stuff. The event itself was very questionable, especially that weird steel cage match thing going on with who was in that? Oh yeah, the Thunderdome cage match. Yeah, so Ric Flair, Sting, Terry Funk, Great Muta. It was just weird because apparently it was all the cage was all electrified and stuff. So if you touch it, you get electrocuted. Or I don't know, some fucking random shit. But it's just so fucking random. This was a good pay-per-view. It was pretty cool. I liked it. And yes, that's Halloween Havoc 1989, ladies and gentlemen. Next up we had Halloween Havoc 1990, Terror Rules the Ring. I've got Sid Vicious and Sting, Surfer Sting, face to face there, look. Pretty cool. A night that will haunt you forever. I think I reviewed this on VHS a few years ago. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I covered this one. But yeah, this one was pretty fucking awesome as well. I love the old school stuff. This was fucking awesome stuff. Awesome. And then we got excuse me guys, sorry. Beg your pardon. So we got Halloween Havoc Chamber of Horrors. Obviously we got that Chamber of Horrors match. We'll talk about that in a second. So we got Lex Luger versus Ron Simmons, which is pretty fucking cool. There's the disc, in case you're wondering, and the spine and the back. So yeah, we have the Chamber of Horrors. Where do I start with this? So we had Team Sting against Team Vader. I think it was. Let's have a little goose at that a minute. So Lex Luger, Ron Simmons, Sting, the Steiners, Dustin Rhodes, Stunning Steve Austin. Wow. And El Gigante, plus many more. Oh, right, so it doesn't have the match layout. Yeah, so I remember Team Abdullah the Butcher against Team Sting, and then I was going to say Mankind was on the team of Abdullah the Butcher, but it wasn't. It was Mick Foley. Cactus Jack, that was it, yeah. So Cactus Jack, and he tries to throw the switch to electrocute whoever was in the chair at the time. And it all just goes awry. Oh my days. Absolutely fucking chaos, that match. But still, memorable pay-per-view. I liked it, and I'll elaborate on it more in the future when I do a rankings and stuff. Next up we had Halloween Havoc 1992. spin the wheel, make the deal. So Sting against Jake the Snake Roberts, and they had oh fucking hell, what was it? Coal miner's glove match or something like that. Yeah, it was very fucking random, but still very good stuff. Absolutely cool pay-per-view. This is I think this is where correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Ron Simmons becomes WCW World Heavyweight Champion on this pay-per-view. That's pretty fucking cool. He's an awesome wrestler. I liked him in APA and stuff. That's so cool. Now, this one I've not seen in its entirety. So we have WCW Halloween Havoc 1993, Vader versus Cactus Jack. I've watched the match between those two before, and it's pretty fucking bloody and extreme. Very good stuff. I've not watched the pay-per-view in its entirety, though. I need to cover this at some point, and I'd like to cover it at some point. So yeah, there's Halloween Havoc 1993. I think Rick Rude was WCW champion then as well. Possibly. I'm probably going to get a slap across the chops for that. I've got it wrong, I bet I have, haven't I? Well, this is what happens when I do a video out of the blue, at random, for a friend, as a request. Here's 1994's Halloween Havoc. So we have Hogan and Flair. I've not watched this in its entirety either. I wish to do so at some point. I should have covered these a few weeks ago. I haven't been able to, guys. Honestly, I've got a lot of shit going on in my personal life. I'm ever so sorry. But yeah, got Johnny B. Bad versus Honky Tonk Man for the World Television Championship. Stars and Stripes versus Pretty Wonderful. Dustin Rhodes versus Arn Anderson. Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Lord Steven Regal. Got Guardian Angel versus Vader in a strap match. Guardian Angel. I paused for a second then, guys, because I was trying to think who the fuck is the Guardian Angel. Got Nasty Boys versus Terry Funk and Bunkhouse Buck. That's pretty much Halloween Havoc 1994, which I'm looking forward to watching. Well, within reason. Another one I'm looking forward to watching, Halloween Havoc 1995. So this is where I think the Yeti's in this, I do believe, which is pretty fucked up. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, the Yeti, like dry humps Hulk Hogan or some shit. I remember watching that. It's very bad for your eyes as well, guys. Just like turn away from the screen when you see that shit. So Hulk Hogan versus the Giant. Just ignore the Yeti thing. Hulk Hogan versus the Giant. It says it twice. So Machine versus... Oh yeah, of course. So they had like a monster truck battle. I remember now. And that was pretty cool. And then they had a World Heavyweight Championship match against each other. We had Ric Flair and Sting against Arn Anderson and Flying Brian Pillman. Macho Man Randy Savage against Kamala. Johnny B. Bad took on Diamond Dallas Page for the World Television Championship. Good stuff. Moving on to Halloween Havoc 1996. I've not watched this one. Never seen it before in my life. It's one I'm looking forward to watching, I guess. I like the blood at the top. It looks pretty cool. I like that. You got Macho Man and Hulk Hogan on the front there. So yeah, Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Naturally, got a Cruiserweight Championship match. Rey Mysterio against Dean Malenko, which is pretty cool. Oh, this is very hard to read. Sorry, guys. So we got DDP against Eddie Guerrero, Harlem Heat versus Outsiders, The Giant versus Ric Flair for the WCW US Championship. Oh, I can't wait to watch that match. I want to see Ric Flair get squashed. Eli, your second favorite wrestler, Ric Flair getting smashed. What's this? An 8-man tag match. So we have Ultimate Dragon. Ultimate Dragon? Surely that's Ultimo Dragon. Versus Jushin Thunder Liger. How the hell was that an 8-man match? 8-bell match. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, guys. Got Lex Luger versus Arn Anderson. Yeah, that's pretty much Halloween Havoc 96. So fucking random. Anyway, moving on. Got Halloween Havoc 1997. Got Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan on the front there, on the front artwork. This was the same layout as the WCW's VHS releases here in the UK with the metal border and stuff, which I thought looked pretty cool. I'm glad they kept that. It looked pretty awesome at the time. There's the spine, and there's the disc. Cool. And there's the back. So yeah, there's not a match list to go over. They're being kind of lazy on this one. Reminds me of Fremantle a little bit. But yeah, you got like, is that Bret Hart and Lex Luger there? Yeah. Oh no, beg your pardon, that's Scott Hall and Lex Luger. Yeah, some awesome screenshots there as well. Steve Mongo McMichael there as well. I think he's tossing Alex Wright there. Poor choice of words, sorry guys. He's throwing Alex Wright. Jesus Christ. Next up, we have Halloween Havoc 1998, which I consider possibly my favourite Halloween Havoc of all time. I like this event. It was really cool. We got Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior there on the front cover, which is pretty fucking awesome. Goldberg versus Diamond Dallas Page for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. That match was so fucking cool, guys. Honestly, I know I've said this before in other videos, but go check that one out. That is definitely WCW's best match of the year for 1998. Goldberg versus Diamond Dallas Page. And people always shit on Goldberg, especially some of these younger fanboys and that. Check this one out. It was a fucking banger. Is that the term we use nowadays? Banger? Yeah, let's go with that. We had Hollywood Hogan against the Warrior. 8 years in the making. Yeah, that was true. And recently I've had a steel cage match with them two on my Facebook page. Facebook group, whatever. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Bret Hart versus Sting for the US Championship. Yeah, debatable, that one. Lazy booking, I guess. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Like I said, I'll review some of these at some point. Scott Hall versus Kevin Nash. You know, the outsiders against each other as we got WCW World Tag Team Championship. Rick Steiner and Buff Bagwell against Scott Steiner and the Giant. Sorry guys, my fucking throat's awful today. We got Chris Jericho versus Raven for the WCW Television Championship. WCW Cruiserweight Championship on the lines. Billy Kidman took on Disco Inferno or Juventud Guerrera. Raph versus Meng. I liked Raph, guys. I did. I thought he was pretty fucking awesome. I know they were following Mortal Kombat kind of characters and shit, but Raph, I liked him as Adam Bomb as well in WWF. Pretty fucking cool. Got Alex Wright versus Fit Finlay. Lodi versus Perry Saturn as well to wrap up that year. Halloween Havoc 1999. So, the stuff nightmares are made of. So I believe this one had it had Hulk Hogan, didn't it? Returning in his red and yellow colours. Sting was on double duty, I think, that night. He took on Goldberg and I'm trying to remember this pay-per-view. Oh shit, yeah. So yeah, Sting against Goldberg, and I think Sting also took on Hulk Hogan when Hulk Hogan came back. Such a long time ago, my mind's just gone weird at the moment. But yeah, good stuff. And last but not least, and I'm not proud to talk about this one, this is Halloween Havoc 2000. Here's a lovely picture of Scott Steiner on the front there with the World Heavyweight Championship. But this whole pay-per-view was an absolute disaster. Who's the franchise? Jeff Jarrett or Sting? Fucking hell. Ernest Miller versus Mike Sanders, WCW Commissionership. Buff Bagwell versus David Flair in a First Blood match. Goldberg took on Chronic in a handicap match as well. And Booker T versus Scott Steiner for the World Heavyweight Championship. Honestly, guys, if I was ranking, this would probably be bottom of my list. It's so bad. I don't know what else to say about it. But yeah, there you go. David Mansell, you encouraged me to talk about WCW's Halloween Havoc custom DVDs today. Hope you're grateful, dude. And thank you everybody else who watched this video. Thanks for your support. Give me a thumbs up if I deserve one. Comment below. Please feel free. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, if you're a first time viewer here. And I'll catch you again for another video. Stay safe. Much love. Goodbye for now.